them through 3 and 4. Here they come, and it is Corey Perry taking down the first win here on Father's Day.
Towing and recovery Spectator Drags this year, so Charlie Guardino trying to make it 2 for 2 as he does his signature Dizzy Donuts, and he is going to be going up against Sam Hernandez, always quick every time he comes out to the 3rd mile oval. Sam Hernandez at the wheel of a 1994 Chevy Camaro going up against the famous Chevy S10 here in the early stages of round 1.
Here we go, underway.
Charles Guardino with a great jump down into turn 1, and there he goes. Gives Hernandez a thought of maybe catching him up, but Charlie Guardino, all too comfortable around here, easily cruises on to the first round win.
Rand Weidinger in the Trans Am, Franz in that white one. Cha-Cha in the blue. A pair of Pontiacs having at it. The excitement division of GM goes underway, and it is Weidinger. Franz takes the pace down to the as they hit the corners, and it is all Franz at the top of the field, and he's here to pump you up, take down the win.
At the wheel of 1964 Chevy Malibu, squaring up against Jared Smith out of Boonton, New Jersey, driving the Chevy, the Chevy Corvette, of course.
This is Vet,
1990.
I know,
The Vet.
The Vet.
As the cool kids call it.
Again,
there goes the Vet, cracking away down into turn 1 on the high line, giving the advantage through 1 and 2. Some momentum down the backstretch. Sends it deep into turn 3. Paul Curtis with inside position on the Vet. Drag race to the line.
Lincoln, Rhode Island. Manny will be driving the Camaro, and so will Joe Perry. Manny will be in the white Camaro. Joe Perry, not the Joe Perry formerly of Journey.
Got that. That's too bad.
It is. Long flowing hair in a Camaro. Little advantage takes the lead down into 3 and 4, and it will be Manny, the Mad Portuguese, taking down the win.
Memorial Day thrill show. So keep an eye out for this Outback to make a deep run again for another strong finish. He's going to be going up against Raymond Bradley out of Wakefield, Rhode Island in that red Chevy Corvette. Good jump there for Jay Daniels on the inside, as Bradley's going to try and handcuff on the outside. Down the back stretch they go. Daniels with the 3-car length advantage, closed right up by the Vet. Little loose into turn 3 that time, but no problem for Daniels. He's going to...
Chris out of Rumford, Rhode Island. And Christine out of New Bedford, Mass. And Christine getting the better of the Ford. I guess he wasn't focused enough on the start.
We needed to do after that.
Down into 3 and 4. Christine all over the top of this one. She'll take down the win in flying fashion.
Tom Kazunas rolling up next in the 1984 Chevy C10. Going to take the low lane, squaring off against John Johnson from Seekonk, Mass. in the 86 Camaro. Taking his spot on the high side. Away they go. The 18 spinning the tires as Kazunas gets the jump down into 1.
That's not your average C10. I can tell you that much. It's John. Goes again, takes a look to the inside, no room there, and he's going to have to make it work, but off of 4, Tom Kazunas in the pit-up, taking down the win.
Later on in the show,
Here comes the luxury edition. John Stevens out of Melrose in the Subaru Forester going up against Matt Freitas in the Acura. Not your typical Spectator Drag cars, and boy, that Acura did not take off like a typical Spectator Drag. Trying to get it back up to like 105, I think.
Acura caught sleeping at the line, which gives Stevens the several car length advantage. Through 3 and 4 they come. The Acura pushing hard out of 4. Checkered flag waving. And John Stevens.
John Baker out of Lincoln, Vermont in the Jeep Grand Cherokee going up against Chad Tavares in the Camaro. Down at the 1, and it is the Camaro getting the jump. Chad out front, pulling away from the Jeep. You know, you hear Jeep, you think of more of the monster trucks than you are a Spectator Drag car. And off of turn number 4, it is Chad Johnson taking down the win.
1998 Chevy Camaro coming from Westport, Mass, and burning it down as he approaches the line is Scott Crossley from Lincoln, Vermont in the 1986 Firebird.
A couple of Vermonters with us here today. Vermont, New Jersey, boy, we are worldwide here. So it is the Camaro getting the jump. John Fielding out front.
Gap. The Firebird down into 3 though. Here comes Firebird. Oh, locks him up, middle of 3. Rolls right over. That's going to hand the win easily to John Fielding, who goes sliding through Liam from Rehoboth, Mass, and Mario from Rumford, Rhode Island. And Liam is on the outside in that red Camaro. Mario on the inside in the green 96 Camaro. Away they go. Good even start off the jump. But Monahan with good momentum on that high groove. Down the back stretch, a several car length lead into 3. Nice and steady as they unwind off of 4. And never a doubt, Liam Monahan takes down the early win here in round 1. Tyler Nato up next from Woonsocket, Rhode Island in the Dodge Sprite. Spirit, 1991. Going up against Andrew Baptiste from Wareham, Mass in the 1985 Trans Am. Way they go, a little bonk at the start for the 27 of NATO. Allows Baptiste to walk away from the Dodge.
There's so much spirit there.
And he's going to...
Oh, wait a minute, there he goes. Oh, turn that wheel, Connor. Andrew Baptiste taking down the win.
Tough left that time for Dave.
John Johnson in the Chevy Camaro, the 88 variety. He will be going up against Mike Oliveira out of Pawtucket. That's how you pronounce that. Pawtucket.
I learned that last year.
Not Pawtucket.
I learned that last year.
P apostrophe.
Away they go. Great jump for Oliveira. Clear all around for the lead before they even enter in turn 1. Johnson sets up high. Both cars smoking. Look at the rim riding around. Gave it a shot. Wasn't enough. Too fast. Michael Oliveira from Mass stepping up to the plate. His VW Golf R from 2013. Going up against the fan favorite, Rob Gingras in the Ford F2 from 1949. Away we go, and Gingras with a great jump. Gets that high groove working for him.
So looks like the fastest car in the world for the first foot, they say. And after that, it becomes pickup time.
You got let off the brake.
1 lap around, single run, and the Malibu gets the whole shot. Buchanan on the inside, but run up into 3, see what happens there, as he drops down, shuts the door, slides off a 4, and picks up the win.
Boy, what a run for DeRozers out of turn 2. He just stepped on it. 2023 season And that gives us Kenny Klein out of West Yarmouth in the 1996 Mitsubishi Eclipse going up against the Hyundai Velociter driven by Brandon Massey out of Berkeley, Mass. Massey on the inside, Klein on the outside. Steve Bowden going down, making sure our competitors are lined up in the appropriate fashion as he high steps it back up to the flag stand, all lined up and ready to go, and away goes the Eclipse.
Yeah, I don't think that Brandon was actually fully ready. Length and all of a sudden you feel like
yeah, Kenny Klein is going to be quick all day. And that thing, you just breathe on that gas pedal and it's off. You blink and you miss it. That's on the inside in the 1985 Corvette. He's from Somerset, Mass. Going up against Jason Farias from Warren, Rhode Island in the 04 Colorado. Away they go. Pretty even start now down into one. Gives the advantage to Farias as he slides down to the bottom. Clear all around for the lead.
down into 3 and 4, and I don't think this is what Chevy envisioned when they put the Colorado and the Corvette off the assembly line, but it works this time with Farias.
Josh Oliveira in the 06 Passat.
Send out the
Gonna
tow
take
truck.
something of a solo run here.
We have never done this, by the way.
He's just gonna shake it down. So away we go, and Oliveira with a decent jump down into one.
Boy, nobody around dominated this one.
Squarely into the repeat as he comes down into 3.
Oh, big push, big push.
Big push out of 4, high exit off 4, reels it right in, takes the checkered flag for the early round win.
Going up against the Volkswagen Golf of Sean Bankert out of North Attleboro. And away we go, and the Hyundai Veloster watches that Volkswagen get a little bit of a lead through turns 1 and 2, and the Golf hits a long drive down the back straightaway. Here comes the Veloster, back down to the inside. Does he have a run? They come off of 4, and no! The Golf puts it in the hole.
Taylor Horton back out for round 2 out of Seekonk, Mass in the Chevy pickup, going against Sam Hernandez on the outside in the 1994 Camaro. Steve Bowden going down to give a little thumbs up to Sam as he climbs on back up to the flag stand. And away they go. Heck of a jump there for the pickup. Taylor Horton is down and cruising on to an early lead through 1 and 2.
Down through the corner, Hernandez trying to get a run, but it's going to come up short. And Taylor Horton. But the Corvette shot down to turn 3 into 4. Oh, little big cross up. Hang on, and the Vet takes down the win. The New Jersey native.
Seekonk, Mass in the 89 Camaro. And he is going to be up against that number 18 Pontiac on the inside lane.
That's the Chevy Camaro.
John Johnson on the inside, Manny Dye on the outside, and Dye.
Yeah, Manny up front, 3 and 4. Big John trying to close in the gap, a little bit of a push, can't gather it in, and Manny takes down the win. Buchanan in the Chevy Malibu. And he takes the quick work of the Vet as they head down into turns 1 and 2. John Johnson in the Chevy Camaro on a Swansea, Mass. And Walter Wickenbeck in the Pontiac Trans Am. Walter on the inside. There's the whole shot. Way out front. Wickenbeck trying to close it in. Look at the run again through the corner, but a little bit too late, and it is John Johnson picking up the win. Tires are warmed up for Raymond. For a second there, I thought they think the Focus is giving him a little bit of a head start. I don't know why. Doesn't need it.
Listen to that Ford buzz away as he watches that red dot get smaller and smaller out the dash. Don't know what he was thinking giving the vet a head start.
I don't either. Should have been the other way around. And the Corvette of Ray Bradley taking down the win from Lincoln, Vermont in the Grand Cherokee. See, the Acura isn't doing what the Ford did, giving him a head start. There's the green, and the Jeep gets the jump. Get it? Jump. Down the back stretch they go. Here comes the Acura, closing it back in, making it a race down. It's a 3. Who's going to have the handle? Oh, that Acura is way wide off of turn number 4 down to the stripe, and it is the Jeep taking down the win. John taking the win in the Jeep. Matt Fried is coming up Rumford in the Camaro, going up against Scott Crossley from Lincoln, Vermont in the Pontiac Firebird. Away we go. Pontiac up on the outside, trying to get the run to the back, staying tight. Good morning, too. Pontiac, Lincoln, Vermont, setting the pace to 3 and 4, and he is going to take down the win. Dominating that one.
Gonna need a lot of spirit in this one if he wants any hope of taking down our opening round winner last time out. Charlie Guardino looking to make a deep run and perhaps repeat here in round 2 of the East Coast Towing Spectator Drag to try to keep that drift going the whole way around. Away we go. Charlie steps on it. The flips and eyes,
Knocks the spirit right out of him.
rips it. Just actually seems pretty tidy that time, uncharacteristic for that number 11. And Charlie Guardino going to take down the round 2 win here.
He's going up against Centerville Paul Curtis in the Malibu.
Now this Malibu put on a pretty good show in our opening round. What's he going to have for Corey Perry here this time? Doesn't look like much for now.
Not a good start, but we'll take a look at the team pace with number 1 and 2. Here comes the Malibu, taking a look down to the inside. They come off the corner, and it is all Pontiac.
Riding across the checkers. Right to rest in the puddle.
Franz Weidinger in the Trans Am going up against Joe Perry in the Camaro. Franz out of Smithfield, Rhode Island. Joe Perry out of Smithfield, Rhode Island. There's the green. Perry on the outside. Weidinger down low has got the advantage. Where they go. And it is Weidinger leading it off the corner. He'll take down the win over Joe Perry. Riley going up against John Stevens out of Melrose in the Subaru First. I don't think we've ever had a Subaru versus Subaru before. I'm going back in my memory bank. I cannot recall a Subaru versus Subaru. So far, they both put on a good start. Down into 1 and 2, they go. Daniel quick. The Foresters trying to close it in into 3 and 4. Look at them getting up on the back bumper. They come off of 4, and it is Jeff Daniels taking down the win.
It's going to be that thing pretty close. Yeah, really close,
There's the green, and the Chevy C10 gets the whole shot. Down into turns 1 and 2, it is Glamour coming from behind. Kazunas leading it into 3. Holding that bottom lane, Kazunas is making Tavares work. They come off from turn number 4. Travers can't get it done, and the Camaro gets beat by a pick-em-up. The black one. Here's on the inside, fielding up top. Here's getting a little bit of a jump on the start. They even up into 1 and 2. Side by side, corner off. Winding it up on top. Sets the pace, shuts the door down into 3 and 4. Off the corner they come, and it is Fielding taking down the win. Klein out of West Yarmouth going up against Baptiste out of Wareham. Baptiste gets the whole shot, surprisingly, but Klein evens up very quickly. Go down this time. They hit 3 and 4. Klein trying to look to the inside. Baptiste holding that bottom lane down the road. Baptiste knocks out Kenny Klein. One lap around. When it goes on, there's the green. Oliveira for the whole shot. That man up on the outside, though. Did you have the whole off of 4, here they come, and it is Matt DeRozier picking up the win. All right, ladies and gentlemen, what do you think? Do you think Josh Oliveira in the Volkswagen's got anything for that Ford F2? Or do you think Gingras is going to handle this one with ease? There's the green down into 1, still side by side. Oliveira's trying to close it in with a big push. He's got to back off the throttle. Gingras cruises on. Liam out of Rehoboth. Barry is out of Warren, Rhode Island.
Did you expect that old truck going against the Camaro?
Monahan on the outside. Barry is on the inside. And that Colorado is quick. We'll see what he can do with the Camaro. He only beat him that already. Down into 1 and 2, and Barry has the advantage. Gets the run down into 3 up on the outside. They hit the corners, though. Here comes Farias off the corner. He'll hold on to the lead. Monahan had to back off the throttle, or else he was going cement mixing. Let's see if that Volkswagen has a little more swing in it this time, going up against Crossley. Down off the corner, here they come. Side by side. On the inside, here comes Baker up top. Out of the rough, down to the stripe, and give it to the Volkswagen. Sean Baker up on the outside, edging out Scott Crossley. Chevy 1500 going up against Charlie Guardino in the Chevy S10. The hometowner, Seekonk hometown, going up against Wonton, New York. From Long Island. Oh, the nice tea, please.
Now these are a couple of heavy hitters here. Is this going to be the round that Tom Guardino. The horse gets to the inside of him. He can't. Down the back stretch. Keeps it tidy through 3 and 4. Checkered away. And Guardino sails on into round 4. Corvette will line up on the inside. Green is out. Smith on the inside. Perry up top. Down at the 1. It is Smith. Perry trying to close in up on the outside. A little bit loose. Gathers in, but it's not going to be enough. And the vet takes it. Franz Weidinger in the Trans Am from Seekonk. Well, good luck. He's got to rub off. He's going to need it going up against Franz. Here's the green. Nice even start. Down into 1 and 2, side by side. Manny with a half a car length advantage. Gathers it in, takes a look down to the inside. Manny holds that bottom lane, and Manny Diane will pick up the win. Franz Weidinger going out early. Seekonk. Daniel. Good start. Hangs tight with Buchanan. Get the run into 3 and 4. Side by side off the corner. Buchanan got the run, and he throws the smoke screen, and Buchanan picks up the win. And Jeff Daniel, Kazunas, out of Wakefield in the Chevy C10. Back on the inside. Whoa, close on the start. Walter Kazunas closes it to 3 and 4, drifts up way high, and it is going to be Rickenback taking down the win. Bradley on the inside, fielding up on the outside. And whoa, what a stunt by Fielding! Caught Bradley sleeping on the stunt. Hang on, the back end comes out, and he is around down at 3. He keeps it going, or does he? And Bradley goes landscaping, Fielding goes into the next round. And Firebird of Andrew Baptiste. The Jeep on the inside.
It make us sound different anytime I even have the job right here.
And away we go, the Pontiac. Getting wall front quick. Into 3 and 4, and Baptiste cruises on this one. And finish you. Do you think it's going to be Gingras? Do you think it's going to be DeRoches? We'll find out in the third mile as we race down into turn number 1. The half a colleague's advantage. Oh, Chambers, Blues can't hang on, and DeRoches takes down the win. Jason Farias out of Warren, Colorado. Charlie Guardino. All right, who's outside, who's inside? Double-sided coin, they're both on the outside. All right, Guardino on the outside.
Farias down low. You've been watching this, ladies and gentlemen. Do you think Farias has anything for that C10? 14 people out of the whole crowd says yes. They must be family to Jason. All right, we'll try this. Here's the green. Pace down into 1. See ya! Down at the green 4 they go, and Joey Guardino up on the throttle here. Easily takes down the wheel. That's that. Gonna have to bring out the 2-wood and hit that baby on the dimple just right. There's the green, and away we go. Come back the last time. I don't know if he can this time though. Smith off of turn number 4's got the advantage. Baker finds himself in the sand trap. All right, line them up. There's the green. Fielding. Into 1 and 2. Here comes Dias down to the inside. Down low into 3 and 4. Man, he throws it in hard. Back end sliding out. They both right up the racetrack. Here comes Fielding back on the outside, but Dias is going to win, and he's got a new mark on the side of that white Chevrolet. Kyle Buchanan in the Chevy Malibu. Andrew Baptiste in the Pontiac Trans Am. Buchanan on the inside. Baptiste up top. Even Steven at the 1, but it is Baptiste with the advantage. Gets the run into 3 and 4. Keeps it even through the corners. There's a checkered flag off the corner and it'll be. Oh! Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do it again. Now it's tied. What do you think, ladies and gentlemen? Will Buchanan take down the win in this one in that red Firebird? Will it be Buchanan in the Chevy Malibu? We'll find out. Here's the green one back underway. And Baptiste makes quick work down into turn number 1. Closing it back in into 3 and 4. Takes a dive down to the inside. Baptiste moves it low. But no, Buchanan can't hang on. And it is Baptiste taking down the win.
The deepest he's made it in quite a few weeks here, so let's see if he can get it done against the 14 of Wickenback.
And nice even start there. Wickenback on the inside, gets the run. Buchanan right behind. 4, here comes Buchanan. Hard and deep up on the outside. They roll down off of turn number 4, but it is Walter Wickenback with the win. He will round out our against Matt DeRoges from Coventry, Rhode Island in the Camaro. DeRoges up on the outside, Smith down low. 1 lap, single elimination. Green is out, dead even start down into turn number 1. Smith trying to hold on the inside. Outside, gets the run down into 3. They both go in hard deep. Smith gets a little bit crossed up. DeRoges gets the run off of 4. Down to the stripe, and it is DeRoges taking down the win. All right. Manny Dias from Seekonk. Guardino on the outside. Manny. Gets a decent start, but not as good as Charlie. It's a Manny back down. Drives it in. Sideways. Gathers it up. But it's going to be Guardino up on the outside. Manny doing everything he could. Comes up just a little bit short on that. Andrew Green down into one, side by side into the corners. Up into three. Wickenback's got the advantage down low. Off of four. There's the checkered flag, and it is Wickenback taking down the win. So Walter Wickenback finds himself in the finale. One of these two are going to be Walter Wickenback. The Roses gets a good start. Down into 1 and 2. He's keeping paperwork. Down into 3. The Roses trying to make it back up, but he's not going to do it. He'll finish third here tonight. And now our finale, ladies and gentlemen. The finale. Best of 3. Between Charlie and Walter. Wonton, New York versus Warren, Rhode Island. One lap around and Guardino. Walter's trying to close in, but Charlie is strong as they roll off of 4, and Guardino picks up the first one. All right, now we got this set. Here we go, our finale. One more time. Charlie, if he wins this one, he's the winner. Over Walter. Down into 3 and 4. Charlie Guardino will pick up the win once again, bringing the trophy back to Wonton, New York.
Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Who's ready for some racing, huh? Let's go. Do you have something red on you to bet on red today, or?
No, nothing red.
No, nothing red.
5 more weeks and you guys, Seekonk Speedway has another generation of me to deal with. So,
Oh boy. Gotta teach him young. He's gonna start teaching him young. All the way from Vermont. Over here, ready to rip. How are we feeling today? Let's go. You got a monster under there, huh?
It's only top 3.
A monster, man. How you doing today?
Good.
All right. Look at the tires on this thing, huh? Right? I was like, I looked at it, I double took it. I'm like, wow, those are some small tires.
Yeah. Let's see what happens.
Absolutely. Well, hey, good luck out there. First time?
First time.
First time. Awesome. Well, welcome.
Represent.
Welcome. Let's go. There they are. There's the couple. There's the couple we love. Great to see you guys back.
Great to be here and great that you're here.
Oh, always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. Ran into you guys at the gas station on the way here, which was cool. And you drove both cars this time. Drove both cars. There they are right there. Oh, hey, what's up, bud? Here we are. Well, we appreciate you guys and have some fun and happy racing. Happy race day.
Happy Father's Day, everybody.
Absolutely. Mario, we love you.
We love you too. Thank you.
And this is your first time racing. You got the day off for Father's Day.
That's it.
Let's
Just
go.
gotta take the day off and have some fun.
Oh, we love it, man. Well, it's great to see you out here. in different form, right?
Yeah.
And
Nice to be on this side of the fence.
yeah, no, we appreciate all the work you do, and it's awesome to see you getting in on the fun during Father's Day.
Thank you so much.
Before you start, I think you live in another world.
I do. I do.
But this is Seekonk Speedway, so
I dream the wildest dream.
reality's here today. But go ahead, I'll let you go.
One-on-ones
Before you dig a hole.
may have been if you did your homework from last week.
All right.
But the multi-lapper, the first lap maybe, the second lap, no. I might go around you not 3 and 4. It might be 1 and 2 of the next lap.
Well, that's why we have a bet, $100 a lap.
Oh man, I don't want to take your money on top of it.
I'm okay with it. Take it away. $100 a lap.
It'll be $200 less than my trip.
That's fine. Well, I'll be honest with you. I don't think you're gonna come close. First lap is out of the like. If you think first lap is a maybe, you're high. Like it's not happening.
No, probably the first lap.
Yeah, no, first
Probably.
it's never gonna happen. I think second lap you realize you're not covering the ground that you thought you were gonna cover, and then third lap you're gonna drive it too hard. You're gonna wipe out, and then I'm gonna stop my car on the track and wait for you to straighten your car back out, and then we'll continue. There's an ATM posted on the. There's a little booth over here, and then there's a thing over there. There's an ATM there and there, and an ATM at the entrance.
Listen, tell them since he
I do Venmo too.
listen, tell Uncle Dave since he wants to put a show on for the crowd, we should just enter our own thing without,
Yeah, maybe.
moving roadblocks for one of us.
And it continues. It's over today. Oh, it's just getting started, baby. Let's go.
What did I do to the last guy who showed up looking like that?
Yeah, the Tesla.
What happened to that dude? Never
Yeah,
seen
what
him again.
happened? That's the same outfit too he showed up in,
Very
huh?
similar, very similar.
Yeah.
He went back to the vineyard fast.
Yeah, back to the vineyard.
All right, we're down here in Victory Lane with our top 3, and first we're going to talk the drive. Come on, Kevin set me up with a trick bike. I knew this was a trick. I don't know, why don't you come on over here where I know I'm going to get reception. Let's make some noise for Charlie Guardino, everyone. Charlie, congratulations, 2 for 2 so far in 2023. And I mean, it really looked like you had at least a step on the rest of the competition today. What's the trick around here for you?
Just, experience, I guess, that's it.
Helps to have a real fast car off the line too.
It helps, but, it's not everything.
Well, you must be having a lot of fun so far this season. I'm sure there's a lot of people that you want to thank.
Got Bobby Gardner, keeps me fast, keeps me race ready. My girlfriend, Christina, my kids for coming out here with me, putting up with the long trip. That's it, man.
All right, folks, let's give a big for your winner, Charlie Guardino. Next on up, let's give a big round of applause to Walter Wickenbach for his second place drive today. Walter, congratulations. Good to see you up here on the podium for the first time. I know you had a lot of close racing today. How was it from your seat all afternoon?
Well, from braking and not being able to think I was going to be able to run, and then everybody, John Johnson, Matt, everybody helping out, trying to get my car back onto the track, and found out and figured it out and got it done, and here I am.
Figured it out, a lot of speed as well, and a good solid points day. So I'm sure there's a lot of people you want to thank to help this thing go real fast today.
Oh yeah, my son, Walt, my boy, Jimmy, and everybody else that helped out today to get the car back onto the track.
All right, well, he really dug himself out of a hole and made it all the way to... For Walter, come on, Kevin, what's wrong with this bike, huh? I never use this one. All right, in third and final place, well, third place, give it up for Matt DeRogers. Congratulations, Matt. Hey, it's a pleasure to finally see you up here in the top 3. It only took you till week 2, and how is things from your driver's seat today?
From my driver's seat perspective was awesome. But I'd like to thank all you fans for coming and supporting this track week to week. And I'd also like to give a big shout out to my daughter who says that her dad loves getting third place, guys. Come on. Happy Father's Day to all you fathers out there. I hope you all enjoy the rest of the show.
All right, folks.
Now that was a speed.
Let's hear it one more time for your top. Coming in third place, Matt DeVerger. Second place, Walter Wickenbach. And making it 2 for 2 here in 2023, Charles Guardino.
All right, these cars are going to roll in. We're going to roll the cars out that are coming out by number. So it'll be on the draw. And